Right now, employees of the online retailer Wayfair have decided to walk out. Now, they have walked out in protest of the company selling furniture to the government to be used in migrant detention facilities. Now, Wayfair employees apparently had learned last week about an order for $200,000 worth of bedroom furniture had been placed by the global nonprofit BCFS. Now, BCFS operates migrant facilities for the Department of Health and Human Services. So they are basically buying or supplying these furniture items for your concentration camps at the border. Oh, wonderful. And now, again, when they found out, these employees, more than 500 employees actually, decided to send a letter to senior management over the weekend. Now, they asked the company to no longer do business with BCFS. They also asked Wayfair to establish a code of ethics that, quote, empowers Wayfair and its employees to act in accordance with our core values. They said, quote, the United States government and its contractors are responsible for the detention and mistreatment of hundreds of thousands of migrants seeking asylum in our country. We want that to end. We also want to be sure that Wayfair has no part in enabling, supporting, or profiting from this practice. Now, those are strong words. These are when the employees, again, of their own recognizance, they could not take it once they found out what this was going to. Now, that's amazing. For one, that's amazing solidarity, right? All the workers standing with each other against something that is so deeply morally wrong as supplying, these immigrant concentration camps. That they get together and they put their careers basically in jeopardy, their jobs in jeopardy, right? Now, Wayfair had responded to this originally. They said, as a retailer, it's standard practice to fulfill orders for all customers, and we believe it's our business to sell to any customer who is acting within the laws of the countries within which we operate. This does not indicate support for the opinions or actions of the groups or individuals who purchase from us. Now, the workers also are asking the company that if they make any money from this, to donate all profits from the sale to of the furniture to RAICES. That's a nonprofit that reunites families at the border. Now, that amount totals about $86,000, according to an unverified Twitter account that broadcasts news about the walkout. So now, Wayfair, since this is now happening, right? Now, Wayfair has then responded a couple of hours ago by announcing a donation to the Red Cross. Well, now, wait a minute. The Red Cross has nothing to do with the border, has nothing to do with any of this. In fact, Walkout organizers say just that. No, you should donate to something that actually helps these immigrants, not to the Red Cross. So, again, that is another massive misstep on the part of Wayfair. This is going to be a PR nightmare and a disaster, and it already is. It's already hurting your business. In fact, there's a lot of people that are calling this out now that include Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She called the walkout, quote, this is what solidarity looks like. She said Wayfair workers couldn't stomach that they were making beds to cage children. They asked the company's CEO to stop. CEO said no. Tomorrow they're walking out. That's what happened yesterday. This is what solidarity looks like, a reminder that everyday people have real power as long as we're brave enough to use it. Now, it's not just AOC. Elizabeth Warren also spoke out, as well as many others. And the Wayfair customers have also picked up on this. Searching Wayfair on Twitter, for example, brings up almost exclusively negative sentiments about the company. You go to their Facebook page, of course, it shows mostly negative comments related to the situation. One tweet, of course, said, I'm done shopping from Wayfair unless they want to change their policy on furnishing concentration camps. Now, Wayfair, the summer collection, according to one Facebook comment, said, or better known as the concentration camp chic, wrote one customer. Another one tweeted, Just read this after making a purchase from Wayfair from my 5-year-old's room, no less. I'm canceling the order and won't buy from you anymore unless this is addressed. So this is a couple of examples of the social media backlash when it comes to this situation. Look, and again, this is a no-win situation for this company. If you're going to profit off the detention of children, well, that's not good. Now, they did say, well, we're not profiting. We're just going to give it to, we're going to give it to the Red Cross. Not quite good enough, right? And so, look, I mean, it's better than just profiting that money, but at the same, or pocketing that money, but at the same time, they're still getting the beds to and the furniture to house these immigrant children, and it's not going to anything to help reunite migrant families. So again, you're stuck in kind of a no-win situation. That said, the kids do need beds. I'm just saying. Okay, why not? Okay, compromise situation, right? So now, okay, donate to the Red Cross. You know what you should also do? Just donate the beds themselves. That's it. And then put out a statement that says, we don't condone these detention centers. However, because of the situation, and I've talked about this a lot, the situation, the conditions inside of these camps, that these children deserve beds and other supplies. Now, look, there have been people trying to donate these supplies that have been turned down by the federal government. So, I mean, at least you could try to make an effort, but already the damage seems to be done. And they handled this so incredibly badly. Now, for the employees, huge props and special recognition. Again, risking their jobs, their rent, sometimes their food, just to show that it's not okay to make money off supporting the detention of minors. So I have 100% solidarity with these Wayfair walkout workers. And hopefully it can continue to try to spur other companies to do the right thing instead of the wrong thing. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.